That's for number 8. Yes,
I don't think it has,
that's what I was saying.
oh,
It doesn't have it on there, so, but the answer is, was supposed to be D, but it didn't stay on there. It went out to another page. So you got one off automatically. And we're gonna go over the quiz. So I'm actually not even gonna take them up from you, because we're gonna go over the quiz. Because I want y'all to know, just in case you got it wrong, I want you to be able to know it, like. So we're gonna go over this quiz, okay? So just simply try your best to do your best on it, because I think they're gonna have a test on Monday, I think, Greg.
That is correct.
You're gonna be having a test on Monday, and some of these questions are gonna be on your test. So if we go over it, I figure hopefully some of this will stick with you. And what I would do if I were you, this is simply a suggestion, what I would do, on the ones you get wrong, I would go ahead and write down the question, and then write down the correct answer after I give out the correct answer to you. Like I said, we're gonna go over it, it's not gonna count against you. So that way, I think your test on Monday, you'll be a little bit more prepared. Kind of using almost like a little side setting there. I'm gonna give y'all another, say, I'll take it up at about 11:40. That should give you plenty of time. If you have a question about one of the questions, raise your hand, let me know, and I'll be sure to come over and help you. They go to the restroom, they go to the lunch at 12:05, right?
Yeah.
By the time I come back, it's time to take it. Okay, I have another minute. Everybody done? Who isn't done? Raise your hand if you're not done. Okay. All right, we're gonna go over this, okay? Go ahead and pass up your answers with your name on it. Just pass up your answers. I'm gonna let y'all keep the worksheet, okay? This way I can do a good pre-assessment on how y'all are doing. Okay. Everybody think? Okay, we're gonna go over this quiz. When a Congress member agrees to propose legislation on behalf of their constituents and interest groups, he or she becomes a, anybody know? Got your hand raised. Oh, you stretching? No, not a patient. Are you raising your hand now for the answer? A sponsor, that's correct. Go ahead, I'm gonna let y'all keep these sheets, so go ahead and put the right answer down. Okay, make sure you go ahead and put the right answer down. That'll be like a little bit of a study guide for you. The answer is C. Okay, number 2. Based on the issues addressed in a bill will be recommended to a particular study committee? Correct, that is correct. Good job. The answer is A. When a bill is issued, based on the issues addressed in a bill will be recommended to a particular standing committee and placed on its calendar. Let's go to number 3. If a committee chairperson doesn't act upon a bill, anybody know what happens? What happens to it? The bill effectively is dead? That is correct. The bill is effectively dead. If you don't act upon a bill, the bill will eventually die, because the only way that a bill has any power is if Congress is talking about the bill. It must be talked about, it must be revised, it must be brought to the floor of the House or the Senate. If neither one of those things happens, then the bill will ultimately die. Yes?
So if one person from the committee doesn't, vote, it doesn't go to the vote?
Like, they can bring it up for a vote. They can bring it up for a vote, but at the same time, it still must, it still must be brought to the floor. All right, number 4. Once the bill reaches the floor of a particular chamber, members vote on rules regarding what?
A.
Time spent on debate? That is correct. The answer is A, time spent on debate. Good job. When the House or Senate passes a bill, it is referred to the other chamber, which may do all of the following except, what can they not do, Richardson? Reject the bill? Yeah, they can reject the bill. What can they not do?
D.
Correct. They can not refer the bill to the president without passing vote. The bill must be passed by both chambers of houses identically. Like, there can't be no change in the bill. It has to be the exact same bill produced in the House and in the Senate by the time it reaches the president's desk. So it can either be passed or vetoed. The president doesn't always sign every bill that comes to his desk. The formation of a conference committee becomes necessary when what?
B.
B. When the second house significantly alters the bill. That is correct. In other words, if a bill gets, let's say the House sends a bill over to the Senate in regards to a budget. they say that the United States budget is only gonna be $3.1 trillion, you know, for the next 5 years. Okay, if the Senate makes any changes in there, then the bill will have to go to a conference committee so that they can, work out a deal between the House and the Senate. So then that bill will go back to the House for another vote and either be passed or be altered some more. But by the time it reaches the president's desk, they're gonna have to be identical, okay? All right, number 7, the bill is passed on to the president when what? Anybody know?